What is up? I know y'all were expecting Josh, but you got something a lot better than Josh. I'm starting the show tonight because Josh just decided that y'all were not important enough to be here on time for. So when I start the show, I get the yes, I know that was amazing. Atreides till the day I die. But I guess I kind of need to start it out with this right here too. So yes, I did find a whole lot of new sound effects, and I have found them hysterical. And I found this one specifically for our guest tonight. I mean, is he really a guest though? Because he's family. So I mean, he's not technically a guest, but he's still going to get his own sound effect. And here it is.
You done messed up, Aaron.
I could not have been braced for that any worse. Like, I could not have been less prepared.
You done messed up, Aaron.
It's so loud too. Like it's so blown out. That's so good. Hi everyone. Happy Thursday.
I found this was actually, I was looking for that one. That was the one that I originally started looking for. And then I started running across all these others. And I found this one and fell in love with it, but I got to play it at just the right moment. But since you don't get to watch or come on all the time, I'll go ahead and play it for you now.
Welcome back, sir. All systems for gaming will be prepared in a few minutes. For now, feel free to grab a cup of coffee and have a good day.
Oh, it started like at the halfway point. Hang on a minute, I'll start it over.
Welcome back, sir. All systems for gaming will be prepared in a few minutes. For now, feel free to grab a cup of coffee and have a good day.
It's so funny. My alarm clock in middle school was Jarvis.
How's everything been going over in the ATL? I know we were talking just a minute ago about the exact same thing, but
we're good. We're good. It's been good. I've just been working a crazy amount lately, which has been awesome. We're really hoofing it. We're making a movie. It's going really well. I'm very excited for everybody to get to see little glimpses of it. But no, it's been good. Things are well. Also, I don't think I ever stopped laughing at the Lisa Al-Gaib Alan, with his eyes closed, just marinating in the Dune music. I was trying so hard to compose myself before I came on. I was just I can't. So the tone has been set, and we're gonna have fun today.
Yeah, I love Dune. I have always loved it. I remember when I was a kid, my dad taking me to see the Dino De Laurentiis Dune in movie theaters.
Yeah.
And I have been hooked ever since. Edge of the Crysknife is it's only two comics that came out.
Yeah.
But if you ever get a chance if you like Dune, if you ever get a chance to read Edge of the Crysknife, it's so good because it actually takes place before Baron Harkonnen takes over Arrakis. In fact, the comic ends with his ship landing on Arrakis and him walking off of it.
Ooh,
but it is so good. I've always enjoyed that. Now, I was wanting to kind of wait a little bit till Josh got here and we could all watch this leaked trailer together. But I did want to ask you. So, as someone who works on movie and television sets and all that, and we have seen, or at least I know a lot of people have seen the leak of Lex Luthor's suit.
Yeah.
When leaks like that come out, what happens on set? I mean, does everybody just get their butt ringed for a leak coming out, or is it just oh well, it's going to happen?
Well, This time is a little different because this is paparazzi photos and like because we're filming in public, so people are coming over, but and like getting pictures. Some of that I think is accounted for. Like I think people are aware that, oh, if we're going to film in public, this is when it happens. So like there was an official picture of the Lex Luthor war suit before the paparazzi stuff happened to kind of like brace people for it, I think. But
yeah,
I didn't feel any like clenched like tension or anything. It kind of invigorated people. We were like, oh, this is exciting. People are seeing what we're doing and this is cool. And everyone's excited and the response is good. So
well, I liked it because I saw the video clip of it. You know, it was only like a couple of seconds long. But the first thing I thought was, I had that action figure when I was a kid. That was literally the first thing. I was like, oh crap, it's the action figure.
Yep. I had like one of those blind bag toys, the ones that are just like in a little sealed poly bag, and it was supposed to be like a pencil top, like gummy guy. And I have one of Lex in the war suit, and I've had it for like maybe 15 years at this point, and so I was just really I have it on my desk now. I'm just like this is a cute little full circle moment. I love this.
Yeah, I look back on some of those toys that I had when I was a kid, and I wished I would give anything if I still had some of those toys, like the original Superpowers toys and all that stuff. I would give anything to have that back. But it is what it is.
I like the remakes of them. Like I have one, and it's like McFarlane made it in like 2022 or 2023, but it's of the Super Friends design of Brainiac, like from the cartoon.
Yeah,
and like it's packed like it was like how it was back then. So I think that's always really fun.
Yeah, and some of the Mego stuff.
The Migos?
Yeah, Mego. When you look at some of the Mego stuff, I remember when I was like a little kid going to places like Otasco and actually seeing those action figures. And
oh yes, with
they
the
were actually in cloth suits. You know,
yes.
I mean, they actually had their own suit. I even had a few of those when I was a little fella.
That's so sweet. Look at this Batman. That's so fun.
Yeah. Yeah, there was the Batman, Superman, Robin, bless you, Green Lantern, the Flash. They had all sorts of them back then when I was little.
Oh, this is fun. It's a Spider-Man one. It has a rubber plastic head and then the fabric super suit. That's so fun.
Yep. Yeah, the Mego stuff was always cool. I always liked that. Hey, what's up, Akers?
Oh, what up? I've only seen the Liam Neeson Naked Gun, and I liked it so much. I've only seen the Liam Neeson Naked Gun from last year. I liked it so much that I said I would go back to watch the other ones, but I haven't.
Yeah, I honestly thought Hot Shots was kind of a knockoff of the Naked Gun stuff.
I don't think I've seen
it. Tried to be it was with Charlie Sheen. It tried to be a little too over the top.
Okay.
Like Mad Magazine style comic book for Naked Gun and Hot Shots. I don't know if that would actually go over now, to be honest with you. I think, since those movies are so much older, I think that if you tried to do a Mad Magazine style and geared it more toward adults, something like Tropic Thunder would probably go over better. That's just my personal opinion, though.
I like the absurdity of Naked Gun, where it's like we can have a 7-minute montage of like a romance story with a talking snowman that goes on a murder spree, and like in this otherwise kind of grounded but left of center minus a visual gag or two kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like Liam Neeson like dipping out, or there being like a little girl entering the bank, and then she talks and it's Liam Neeson's voice, and then he like stands up and you like out of frame, and then it's Liam Neeson in the clothes. Like that kind of thing. It's fun. I could see that happening in like a comic book kind of format. That'd be fun.
All right, so I know that you cannot talk about a lot of stuff, but what can you talk about what you're doing right now to kind of get everybody else caught up?
I think I have said all that I can, and maybe a little more. We're working hard. We're making it. It's happening. It's very fun. Everyone's really excited. And there is additional footage from paparazzi should you wish to seek it out and see some more things. That's not up for me to disclose.
I don't know if I really and truly want to seek it out or not. Running across it by accident is always so much more fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same
um,
thing from just different angles.
Yeah.
But-
Now, did you? And I know we probably talked about this before. Did you work on Supergirl?
No, Supergirl shot in London last year. They actually shot like kind of close when I was on Peacemaker. That was similar timing, I think.
Now, is there a excitement since Supergirl's getting ready to come out, or is everybody fully focused on the other?
Crew-wise, we're fully focused on this one, but I think like internally there's a lot of excitement, and I'm really excited to see it, and a lot of my coworkers are really excited to see it. But in the same way that it would be like if you were talking to the people in your office about it. I have my tickets. Supergirl tickets are on sale right now. I'm seeing it on Thursday, June 25th. I'm very excited.
Now, did you have to buy your own tickets, or you can't pull some string? Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, man.
There's got to be some perks for you.
I had to pay for an HBO Max account to watch Peacemaker. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
Oh my God, no, that's just awful. Tell me who I need to call about this.
I get T-shirts and hats and sometimes hoodies and like water bottles. Like those are my perks, and like the stories and the memories and the friendships. That's what's worth it.
All right, so this is a pretty interesting one. If you run a movie museum, what are the first 4 movies you do exhibits for?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Godzilla with like an exhibit that you can walk through. You can walk through the little Tokyo. I think Star Wars would be a fun one. That would get people in the door. And the Muppet movie. I want weird ones that show people like films done at a different level or with different scales. It's like Casablanca, or like going around like a traditional movie set. Like you're gonna see it and you're gonna get it and it's gonna be awesome. But like something immersive or something really inventive.
Yeah.
Like if you could walk in to the Death Star, like that's a very different thing than like here's oh goodness, what's his name? Clark Gable's costume and his fedora, that kind of thing. Which is still cool and impressive. But I would want something like deep, immersive, big. I saw somebody said something, the Backrooms film just came out this week, based on those YouTube short films.
Yeah.
Where it's like this all-encompassing subliminal space thing. They built 30,000 square feet of it for the practical sets. Someone was like, can we just keep that stage open and let people walk through this?
See, I would want to pick if I went with a specific movie from the Star Wars universe, it would be Empire Strikes Back.
I don't want to relive my Tauntaun trauma. That was too much.
But I think being able to walk through Cloud City would be really cool.
Was that in Empire?
Yeah.
I remember that being Return of the Jedi. Granted, I haven't seen those movies in like 10 years.
No, that's Empire. Probably Tron.
OG Tron or Legacy?
I would more than likely go OG Tron.
Right.
And I would have to pick some horror movie in there, but I don't know what it would be. So who would you cast as a live action Livewire?
That's a really good question. Livewire is one of my favorites, and I have not thought about that at all. I want someone funny. Like I want like a stand-up comedian, like Nikki Glaser, who just was hosting the Golden Globes for the last like 2 years in a row. She's really fun.
And I cannot think of her name, but she played Death in the Agatha All Along series.
Oh, Aubrey Plaza.
Yes, I think she would be a good one. This one for me is a John Hamm. That's the only person I could picture as Mr. Freeze.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Then we got, what jobs do you actually do on the movie cruise, Aaron?
I am for hire, so whatever, or like I'm an independent contractor, so whatever kind of comes around. But this time I'm a VFX assistant. I was also that on Peacemaker, and then I've been a cast assistant and an office assistant. So a lot of managerial and liaisoning and server management. Those are my go-tos.
So what all, just so they know, what all movies and shows have you worked on?
I did the SNL movie for a little bit, the Saturday night that came out in 24. October 24, I think. I did an NBC show called Fight Night with Samuel L. Jackson. I did Madden, which comes out in November, and Peacemaker, season 2, and this one. Oh, and then I did a Netflix show in between, but that won't come out until next year.
Can you say which Netflix show it is?
I don't think so. Maybe off camera.
Maybe off camera?
I can't off camera again. Yeah. It's fun. I love what I do.
Hi, Grace.
Hi, Grace. How are you?
So far, so good. I was off yesterday. I'm off today, and I'm taking off tomorrow. So
I was fully asking Grace, but I appreciate that you answered that question also. Also, cat cam time.
there we go.
Grace here.
I guess I need to get some type of sound effect for when the cats make an appearance.
I know. Maybe they're scared of the paint.
Maybe this one works for the cats.
Everybody, Alan is painting his office. Everyone compliment the new color. It's the one behind him.
No, this is actually my sister's place. We still have not got high-speed internet hooked up at the house.
I thought your camera resolution was clearer today.
Yep. So I finally broke down and bought a new camera. No, I did find out last weekend that they should be getting ready to hook the fiber up within the next 2 months. AT&T I think they ran into several hiccups with the area that they were trying to connect. They were trying to connect a massive area at one time, and I don't think anybody really actually realizes how many people actually live in the Harvest Tony area now.
I think that was also true of Josh's Google Fiber connection time. I think that's also been true of him. He's had some difficulty there.
All right, so what I want to do is I am going to share this screen, and I got to jump back and forth for a second.
Kelisa says, Alan, definitely not that sound. I was listening on headphones, and that was bad.
She was listening to headphones?
Is indisposable.
We realized that it would be a better show without him.
Yeah. It's a mutiny. A coup?
Yeah. There was a series of text messages that went back today, and Aaron fired Josh.
Yes, because I have that authority. and the gumption of my mortal soul to do that. Of course.
All right, so this is actually the leaked trailer for that's what's better. This is the leaked trailer for Avengers Doomsday. It come from Cinecon.
Also, yes, I don't think we've actually said this out loud. The topic of the episode, which we have not talked about at all yet, is if we think the Doomsday will deliver. There are 4 trailers that they released, I think, in February-ish, maybe December-ish, that were like play. Oh, it was in December. It was ahead of Avatar 2 or Avatar 3. And this is a CinemaCon trailer that has not gone to the public. It was just for convention attendees, and somebody got a camera of it.
Yeah, somebody got the, then if you, because I've actually watched this earlier today, and you can definitely pick out some of the things that we saw in those 4 little sneak peek trailers, teaser trailers they did.
Yeah.
You can definitely pick some of that out. I
Yeah.
did see earlier where the Russo brothers has said that Avengers Doomsday is actually going to reset the Marvel Universe, and this would technically be considered Phase 0.
Okay.
So we'll have to see.
That
Let me
hurts
go
my
ahead and
feelings,
start this
but
trailer,
okay.
and we'll see what we're looking like. And there is no audio to this trailer whatsoever.
Is
So
this
we'll just
real?
kind of have to look at it the way it is.
Wait, is this real?
Yeah, this one is actually the real one. Now there
I've not
are.
seen this before.
I've seen a ton of them
No,
online.
this is AI, Alan. Alan, this is AI.
I don't think this one's AI.
No, this is 100% AI.
All right. Well, why do you say that?
The motion, the way that everyone's standing, the way that they were posing, yeah, this is footage from Thunderbolts. This is AI. No, this isn't real. I can say that with certainty.
I say this one's actually different from the one earlier. Hang
This
on,
is-
we're going to find the right one.
Yeah.
All right, you keep watching. Let me keep
No,
looking.
get this off my screen. I don't
No,
want
you keep watching.
I don't want this. No, they took footage from the trailers that have come out and like ran it through a processor to make them move. That's what this is.
All right, I'll keep looking. I don't know what this other one was.
Yeah. No. No generative AI in this house. Forbidden.
See, the problem is
We're a haven
that-
from that kind of thing.
well, here's the thing about it. When they did the first little teaser trailer with Steve Rogers,
Yeah.
I was swearing up and down it was AI.
This one I have like evidence though. Like there's motion blur in the way that they move. And the way that they're posed. And one of them is literally the zoom shot from the end of Thunderbolts when Yelena's looking at the Fantastic Four monitor. It's just that, except she warps back out and then becomes a more postured version of herself. Yeah, no, that's AI. 100%.
Now, there was one earlier that I saw. Now, there's also that other. This can't be it. This is a teaser trailer. Everybody's wanting to break down the teaser trailers.
Let's talk about the trailers that came out officially. Because the camera, if it's from CinemaCon, that was a couple of months ago. It's probably been demonetized and taken down. I was gonna go on a whole rant about how movie trailers worked. You almost got me. He almost got me going.
Go on that rant. Tell us all about it.
Oh my gosh. The trailer shots for a film are chosen months in advance, like before principal photography even happens.
Really?
Yeah, because the VFX for them have to be done infinitely ahead of time because films don't deliver their final picture lock with everything finished like the month that it gets released.
Mm-hmm.
So like you're working on it to the bitter end. There's an old George Lucas quote that kind of speaks to the philosophy of movies are never finished, they're abandoned. It's Disney like bought their release date 3 years in advance. They know that this is the day it's coming out. They have the principal photography wrapped. VFX is happening while they're filming, and then after they're filming, they spend even more time into it and cook it and polish it as much as they possibly can. But the trailer shots are done independently of those sequences and independently of those schedules so that it can be like the trailer shot can be done like 7 months before so that you can, advertise with it. Because you need to advertise your movie before 2 weeks before the film comes out. So you like pick certain shots and like work on those early. So there's like an approved list like way before the movie starts shooting.
Hang on a second. I'm trying to make this clear up. It does not want to clear up, but we will go to this one here. Now, this one right here, everybody's saying is one of the better AIs, but this is the one that you
I don't want to see the AIs, Alan.
No, this is the one that you actually mentioned earlier, so we're going to see if it's actually an AI, because I did save this one.
Okay.
This one is for
Everything they sacrificed will be for nothing. It will
This
be
is
lost.
AI too. That's the same shot of Yelena. Yeah, this is also it. Yeah, except
So we're declaring this one AI also.
also the 10 rings of movement.
If you return,
And
you
Two's
will
powers.
return as brothers and
Yeah.
sisters.
And that's from Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's
All right.
yeah.
So we're calling BS on that one too.
Yeah. No.
All right. Why are you so blurry?
You're blurry for me.
Well,
That's
no,
weird.
I'm talking to myself.
Oh.
I'm trying to force it to clear up and it won't clear up.
Is that cinder block?
Do it. What, that one?
Yeah.
No, that's the pit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I read too much Nightwing.
Are you caught up on Nightwing?
Still, man. No, I'm not caught up on anything.
Oh, Nightwing is so good right now.
So
It's
good right now.
turned into a borderline horror comic book for this particular story arc. It honestly, they should have come out with it for Halloween. The story they're telling right now.
Is it like demons or like what is it?
No, there's a
Silence of the Lambs kind of thing.
they have put in a new superhighway between Gotham and Bloodhaven.
Sure.
And there is this woman that shows up every once in a while on the highway, kind of like the old lady in white ghost story.
Oh, sure.
And she's either a witch or she's a ghost.
Fun.
And we're the third issue into this particular arc, and we found out that we have an idea of what she actually is now. But what they did, and you'll enjoy this. Let me drag it out because I've actually got it right here. Where is it? Where is it? It's in this stack. Here it is. So this is the cover of the latest issue. And since Babs is in prison,
yeah. Issue number 1.
Nightwing does need a little help because he thinks that he has kind of got an idea of something that's going on, and look who shows up.
Starfire.
But yeah, they've even changed up the art style has changed up a little bit to go a little grittier with this particular story.
I saw something actually. Now that you show me that, I saw maybe it was a trade from like the All In stuff. Did they make Starfire a Green Lantern? Did I miss that?
Not that I know.
Or is that in the solicits? I think it was like a Green Lantern, like Green Lantern Corps, and it had like Kyle and Joe and Starfire, and it looked like she had a Green Lantern ring.
Yeah, now that
I think it was All In, but it may have been for Next Level. It looked very recent, if not an upcoming.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that one yet.
In which I would like to read it if it has come out, and I look forward to reading it if it hasn't.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. Since the event, what do you think about Avengers Doomsday? How do you think this is going to go? Do you think it's going to right the ship? Because they've been kind of struggling. The Disney Plus stuff is freaking awesome right now.
Right. Here's my thing. I don't think the ship needs course correcting. I think we've gotten to a space where Marvel has become very synonymous for a very simple problem, and it has made it disproportionate for the entirety of the genre. I think very few of the criticisms that are actually coming at Marvel movies, or when people say Marvel like as an adjective to refer to a type of film, like I don't think that those are very reflective of the filmmaking that's actually happening. And inversely, I don't think that it's very like people are like, oh, it's all the same thing. It's very formulaic. It's the same thing every time. And I feel like that's disingenuous to the swings that they are taking. I would like to see it more, but also there hasn't been a Marvel film in over a year, and there won't be until July for Spider-Man, which are always like production-wise exceptions. Like for every little bullet point of large swath Marvel issue, there are more examples against it than for it, I find.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what like needs correcting. I could tell you like where I think the faults are, but I don't think there's anything like that detrimental that hasn't been disproven time and time again, and just maybe hasn't had like the box office backing or people putting the expectation of like a pre-Endgame situation on it. But and that's more of a branding thing than like what's actually happening or what the films are actually doing or accomplishing. So I'm excited for it to unify, because that's what I think has been missing, is like the cohesion of like the actual unity to the necessity of how the characters are intertwining with each other. Like I'm excited for Sam Wilson to meet the Thunderbolts. That's been needing to happen for a long time. I'm excited to see Thor again. He's been gone for almost 4 years now. Like those kinds of things. I'm excited for the Young Avengers to finally happen. Like those kinds of things are things that I'm excited for. I do have some apprehension about Doom, not for Downey's ability, but just out of like, I'm very protective of him. I think he's one of fiction's greatest guys. I don't really like the idea of it being like strictly a Tony Stark variant, or like whatever the twist is or whatever the angle is for it. I think that does kind of put Doom in a very tight corner, where that will then be the expectation of what people think when they look at Doctor Doom forever. In the same way that like people look at Iron Man and think of RDJ. Like I think they're going to do something kind of similar with Doom, and I think Doom is too broad of a character to do that for. But also, it wasn't going to be Kang, and I get it. And people want the big endgame thing. They want the big moment again. This is how you do it. It's just, it feels a little reactionary, but I trust the filmmaking part of it, and I trust the casting, and I trust like what you're going to do with it. It's just both a little too broad and a little too narrow for what I'm hoping, but we'll get into that.
Well, see, I think that the Marvel's biggest problem is they were a victim of their own success.
Yes, very much.
And Endgame, I don't know if I really and truly agree with. I agree with them re-releasing Endgame before Doomsday.
Yeah.
I think that's a good move.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much I agree with that, because they've already said they've made some changes to Endgame to help the Doomsday narrative.
I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. Like truly none.
Yeah, so it's kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. Now, I will go see Endgame again in the movie theater, because I feel like it's a movie that has to be seen in the movie theater.
Of course.
I mean, it's just that scale. But they were a victim of their own success. I know a lot of people just, for whatever reason, they dumped on No Way Home. And I enjoyed No Way Home. I thought it was a good follow-up.
Straight up, Guardians 3, Thunderbolts, No Way Home, like in Wakanda Forever, like are generationally great Marvel movies. Just straight up just as good as they ever were, if not better. It's really strange that people are like, oh yeah, this thing died after Endgame. And I think there's a business decision happening to make Doomsday like a sequel to Endgame instead of a native Avengers film for where the Avenger characters are at this present moment. So Doomsday is being prioritized more as a direct sequel to Endgame rather than like the culmination of the stories that we've been telling since. I say we, but like, you know what I mean? And I understand why there's that impulse, but I also, it kind of hurts my feelings, because like I'm more interested in like what Doctor Strange and Captain Marvel and Captain America are doing right now, and like what their front, and like Black Panther, and like what their front facing arc is going to look like as team leaders. And this movie is not that, and that's fine. But I was like, oh, I just kind of wanted like to see this generation of people, or like the Gen 2 Avengers, to be like the cohesive team, because you haven't seen that yet. And that is truly my only big large scale MCU complaint, is I would like the Avengers to know each other. This movie is called Avengers Doomsday, and there are 4 Avengers in it. Everyone else is either a Thunderbolt, the Fantastic Four, or the X-Men.
So wait a minute. What Avengers do we have in this one? We've got Thor.
Yep.
We've got Steve Rogers.
I wasn't counting him, but yes. You can. So
then
5.
we're going to have Spider-Man. Is he not in Doomsday?
Allegedly not. He's not been confirmed, and Tom has been pretty vehement that he isn't. Whereas like Brie Larson's like kind of coy about if she is or not. Like, they're definitely, this is not the full roster, but it is the primary roster. Like the one that's being advertised right now, the ones that we know about that are on all of the merch, like these are the functional protagonists.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were more people in it, but like, I don't think that there's like, it's secretly actually a Scarlet Witch movie, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's a potential for like a very small appearance, or like catching up with them at the end of the film kind of thing, but like, no. So it's Thor, Ant-Man, Shang-Chi, Captain America and Falcon, and Steve Rogers. So like 6. Because no Wasp, just Ant-Man, no Captain Marvel. Like that, like I think there's like omissions. Because also like Monica Rambeau is in this movie if you have the X-Men. Like Monica Rambeau's in that movie. That's how you have an incursion between the Avengers and the X-Men worlds. Like they set it up. There it is. So I think there will be more, but the actual primary Avengers, Sam Wilson, Joaquin Torres, Scott Lang, Shang-Chi, Thor, and Steve Rogers. And then everyone else is a Thunderbolt or the Fantastic Four or the X-Men. Oh, and Black Panther. And Black Panther and the Wakandans and Namor. Oh no. Oh no.
And I never did watch Wakanda Forever.
Oh, it's so good.
I have not seen and because I personally think M'Baku should be Black Panther now.
You'll feel differently when you see the film.
No, I probably won't.
You should see the film.
Probably won't.
It's incredible.
But yeah, I have not seen Wakanda Forever, Marvels.
Oh, spoilers for the Marvels. Just told you the ending.
Do what?
I just told you the ending for the Marvels. My bad. I thought we were 3 years.
It'll be one of those when I've got nothing else to do, I'll watch. Because, and to be honest with you, I mean, people can be mad at me if they want to. I kind of felt like Brie Larson's portrayal of Captain Marvel, it fell flat with me.
See, that's why I like the Marvels, because the Marvels characterizes her more in the world that I like her in. Or like how Carol Danvers, like it characterizes Carol Danvers more in the line of how I like to read her. But also, you said something just now, like we're having a talk show for the public about if we think Avengers Doomsday will work or not. What you just said, I haven't seen Black Panther, I haven't seen the Marvels. Like there are major movies of this world building that I've missed. I think that's exactly why it's a sequel to Endgame instead of a continuation of the films that we have right now. Like it's exactly that. Like the diehards are not present or have not seen some of them for whatever reason. Because I think everyone's going to have an answer. But like, yeah, I think that's why it's an Endgame sequel instead of these are the from the Disney Plus era.
Yeah, but here's my thing about it though. Like with Brand New Day coming up. Mm-hmm. Okay, we already know Punisher's in it. Mm-hmm. We've seen Spider-Man in the trailer fighting the Hand in what looks like a prison.
Yes.
So we have, at this point, we've got Spider-Man, Punisher, the Hand. Mm-hmm. There's got to be a Daredevil cameo in Brand New Day on some level.
I would hope so.
Because I mean the Hand is supposed to be who Daredevil is going to be facing in Born Again season 3.
which I'm so excited about. Born Again season 3.
Oh, I am too. I cannot wait for that.
Born Again is so flippin' incredible. I'm floored by it. Also, like, yeah, what movie do I want to direct? Oh God, I don't want to direct. I mean, maybe. That's a whole other pipeline. I don't know. But the
Yeah, see, I was the same way. I didn't. Oh, wait a minute. I kind of hit the wrong one. I didn't think I would like Thunderbolts either, but I really ended up enjoying that movie.
I have a Thunderbolts poster in my house. I love Thunderbolts. It's if you have not seen Thunderbolts, you don't have to have seen anything else. Like if you're one of the people that has skipped some Marvel films, like just watch Thunderbolts. It's so fun. And it's probably like the most cohesive and like true to the Marvel, like, oh, this is actually setting up something. Because you'll get a payoff for Thunderbolts like pretty immediately this year. Because Doomsday's in December. Doomsday's in 6 months. Surprise.
Yeah, and here's the thing with are they just going to hold Bob in reserve? Because if Bob decides to enter the fight's pretty much over with.
Also, that's the thing too. Like, this world is such a huge, giant diaspora of like every single type of person with every single type of power. It's really, I would find it very daunting to write something that can streamline everything. Bob is a powerhouse. The Sentry is scary. The Void is scarier. Like, that is a thing you have to keep a cork on. So having him as like a major player that they're willing to advertise right out of the gate is exciting. But like, so those kinds of things, like those kinds of seeds I'm excited about. Like the fact that Ghost is like among the top billing of this film is awesome to me. Like, I'm really excited to see the Thunderbolts interact with the heroes, especially now that, like, based off of the ending of their film. It's going to be awesome. Like, that kind of thing is what I wanted. I want, like, regular on-Earth Avengers story with the Thunderbolts present, but then doing the Fantastic Four and the X-Men thing is a bigger selling point. So, like, you get the one Earth drama in the midst of the possible incursions. Like, it's crazy.
And see, really maybe I'm kind of the opposite on it. I could care less about the ensemble cast from 2 or 3 different movies coming together. Mm-hmm. I really enjoy what I want to see it like with what they did with One Last Kill and what they've been doing with Daredevil. I want to see the street level stuff. Oh, right. I want to see the a grittier, maybe less polished version of them. I want to see those characters interact. Moon Knight would fit so much better into, say, Daredevil, Punisher than he would in Doomsday.
Yeah.
And are we going to get Moon Knight ever again? God only knows at this point.
Oscar Isaac would like to, he has said very recently, and that makes me happy. Yeah, that's also like,
it's been so long since I've read an Astro City comic book. I'd have to go back and reread them, to be honest with you.
I've never read Astro City, but I think the production design of it would be awesome. And no,
not I have yet, Grace. I want to go see that, and I want to go see Supergirl, but it's a time thing with me right now.
Also, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, May was the largest performing box office month for movie theaters since 2019. This month is huge. There are 7 movies off the top of my head that I want to recommend to all of you. If there is a free 2-hour window in your life, go to the movies. There are some really, really, really exceptional stuff right now. It's a great time. It's a great time. Obsession is great. Backrooms is great. It's God is great. Boosters is incredible. Mando, I'm sure, is fantastic. Supergirl is out in next week. The Death of Robin Hood is next week. He-Man is this week. Like, incredible stuff happening all over the place. Go see it. Go to the movies. Please. Please.
Then, come December, I'm going to have a hard choice I got to make. Which one to see first, Doom 3 or Avengers Doomsday?
Well, here's the thing. Everyone, here's my 2 cents. Based on the footage you just pulled 20 minutes ago, You are going to see spoilers for Doomsday before you see spoilers for Doom, or before Dune. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Doom and Dune. That's hard.
Well, I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to spoil Dune for me because I know what's fixing to happen.
Right. You're looking for the execution, whereas like Doomsday is, oh my god, Gambit did the da-da-da, and oh my god, is that Famke Janssen as Jean Grey? Whoa! Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff goes so fast. I got spoiled for Endgame walking into Endgame. Like, there's just no escaping that kind of thing. Ooh, Grace is a really good question.
So from what I've seen on the trailers and stuff, I think you can. I think it's going to be pretty self-explanatory, and they've kind of got to make it that way simply because we don't live in a world full of Gen X kids. And that is my era. And if they just jump straight into a Masters of the Universe story, everybody that came after my era is going to be kind of lost. So I feel like they've got to build it and explain who he is.
Here's my 2 cents on this. I have seen 2 episodes of the original Masters of the Universe cartoon. I did not see that live action movie from the 80s, but I desperately want to. I've seen maybe 3 or 4 episodes of She-Ra. And I saw like maybe the pilot of the Netflix revival of She-Ra. I know next to nothing about this. I could name maybe 6 of these Masters of the Universe characters off the top of my head with any amount of certainty at all. I know nothing about this. I am super excited for this movie. I'm seeing it on Friday or on Saturday, and I am stoked. This looks so fun, and I think they're going to make a Masters of the Universe fan out of me, and I'm very excited for that. It looks so fun. I'm so excited.
See, and I'm excited for Henry Cavill's Voltron movie, but it's not going to be at movie theaters now.
I know, it'll be on Prime. Yeah.
I know, and I hate that because I feel like that's one of those that you need to see at movie theaters.
I know. Maybe you can rent one.
Yeah, I probably could.
Yeah.
This day and age, it might even be cheap too.
Yeah, the Cineplanet will do it. I think.
What are we doing?
But yeah, I'm really excited about He-Man. I know nothing about it. Nothing about it. I know he lives in Eternia. I know he has a magic sword. I know he calls upon Grayskull, but I don't know if that's a person or a place or a god or a magic. I know he has a Sailor Moon-esque magical girl transformation, and he beats up a dude that is simultaneously a blue-skinned lizard bodybuilder and also a skeleton. And he maybe has magic or he maybe doesn't, but he's goofy and he's fun, and his henchwoman is named Evil Lynn.
So Grayskull is a place.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
Skeletor was technically friends with Prince Adam's father. And there was some things happen, and he pretty much got like some crap all over his face that brought the skull out. And he's evil and everything. Now, here's my thing on Skeletor. A lot of people are already crapping on Skeletor because of Jared Leto.
Yeah.
And here's my thing on Jared Leto. And I'm not trying to defend the guy. I don't know him personally. I know that every character he's portrayed that I've seen him portray, I've enjoyed. He's a really good actor. If you think he destroyed a role, think again. He was having to do what the producers and the directors was telling him to do.
He is box office poison, though. I understand why
he is.
Out of the marketing, because I do enjoy what's there. There's like one clip of him like summoning Evil Lynn, and he's monologuing, and it's like this absolute narcissistic idiot who thinks that he's the most powerful, scariest guy in the room, and he's just kind of kooky, and nobody really respects him. And then he does some crazy big magic with a crazy big sword. And then suddenly everyone's like, oh, right, that's why we work for you. Yep. Right, boss. And like, that's fun. And I think that gives him some like levity, because I'm willing to engage in the comedy of that more than the Jared Leto discourse. Because, I mean, Ares disappointed me. Morbius disappointed me. His Joker disappointed me. Like, and he is quantifiably financially poison for.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing: I enjoyed Ares. I thought Ares was a really good movie.
I was impressed with everything else. I didn't really buy him as a protagonist, but I liked everything around him.
I thought he did a really good job because as far as what I would think a monotoned AI would be like when it's starting to become self-aware.
I'm just kind of bored by that narrative too. Like Ares hurt my feelings.
Well, honestly, Tron Legacy flat out pissed me off.
Oh, I love Tron Legacy. Maybe that's the difference.
And here's the thing about it: Tron Legacy. I've watched this entire movie knowing. I mean, I figured it out. Riezler is Tron. He's been brainwashed. He's been reprogrammed. I literally because once again, I saw the original Tron in the movie theaters. I got my Tron back for 2.3 seconds, and all he did was, I'm trying to fight for the user, I die.
Yeah.
And that right there ruined that entire movie for me.
I had a Tron Legacy lunchbox when I was a kid. I really loved Tron Legacy, having not seen Tron until the original Tron until probably this last year. So I thought it was Tron like as a rip on Electronic, and because that was the name of the video game, I didn't realize that Tron was a person. And like I somehow completely extracted Tron from Tron, or like the character of Tron from Tron Legacy, and did not remember that he was in it at all. And I was like, oh yeah, Tron is a person. Oh yeah, he's in that movie. Oh, that's kind of underwhelming, I think, as a person who doesn't know that guy. Like, yeah, I understand that. I was just really confused by the ethics of Tron Ares. That one really, I couldn't quite. Hi, Josh. Hello, welcome to the show. We were off the rails as per usual. We talked about Doomsday for about 10 minutes.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. All the trailers suck and they're all AI.
We talked about He-Man. I'm excited by He-Man.
Fair enough.
You really need to go back and watch the very beginning of the show.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
And when you see what I do in the very beginning, I want you to picture Aaron in the backstage area just doing this number.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's all he could do was go.
That was me backstage before the camera actually hit me, so the audience is learning that for the first time too.
Oh no.
You done messed up, AA Ron! You done messed up, AA Ron!
I can't win.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. So
Hi, Josh.
Yeah, so this was our thing on Doomsday. We did talk about it for a few minutes. You know, there was no trailer that come out. Everybody just got excited for no reason.
Yeah, it was fun.
The stuff that is out right now is pretty much just AI garbage that somebody had done. So you really and truly, Aaron pointed out something about the way they were moving. And my thing is, I've seen some AI clips of like there's this one guy that he inserted himself in Harry Potter and fixed it, which is absolutely hysterical because at one point he just walks up to Voldemort, slaps him, takes the Elder Wand out of his hand, breaks it, and then smacks him again and walks off.
that's hilarious.
But the bad thing about it is that particular video looked so good, you would have thought it was an actual big budget video. Well, in the leaked trailer, Aaron started pointing out certain movements and everything, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's garbage. If they're going to take the time to do it right.
Yeah.
Spend some time on it.
But the core question remains: do you think that's that it's going to deliver? Do you think that Doomsday is going to be a good movie that people are going to like say, I got to see that again?
We needed your moderation when we were talking about it because I think I kind of went on a production rant. the main conclusion is that this film is being marketed as a sequel to Endgame, as opposed to a natural convergence of the Avengers characters that we have at like this stage of the MCU, which I'm on the side of not loving that, and Alan is on the side of needing that because he hasn't seen all of the films, which most of the people will not have, and also like just box office numbers, most people didn't. So like it's smart to make it the sequel to your Titan, but I am sad about that because I want.
Did you say Titan on purpose?
Oh yeah, Mad Titan.
Yeah.
No, I did not. I was just saying that because of the scope, because it's the highest grossing film ever made, or at least was for about 4 months before Avatar decided to re-release.
So quick question, and be honest here.
Yes.
Because we can help if we need to. Did you pay your light bill?
Did I pay my light bill? Yes, I did.
Because you're very dark over there.
Oh, the sun set in between when I started and when where we're at right now.
I just wanted to be sure because I was like, he's sitting in the dark.
No, my thing on Doomsday is that they're having to do this to get people back into the theaters. That to me it feels like they were a victim of their own success. Aaron and I talked about that. Yeah. People really fell off after Endgame. So how do you get them back? Well, you got to do a movie like Doomsday and put all these people in it. Well, I'm kind of tired of the big ensemble thing. I want more of what we're getting from Disney Plus right now. I'm wanting the Daredevil. I'm wanting Punisher. If we bring both of them together in Spider-Man Brand New Day for just a minute, that's fine. I'm going to shed tears of joy if those three share the screen together. But then they're going to run back off and do their own thing. So I'm wanting more of the street level gritty stuff. I want Moon Knight back. I want to see how this Moon Knight would interact with this Punisher. Because, in the comic books, it's, hey, do you still worship your fake god? Yes, I do. How's your dead family doing? That's the Moon Knight and Punisher that I want to see.
Yeah.
So have you guys discussed this? Have you watched any of Spider Noir?
No.
I've seen the first 4 episodes. I'm gutted. I love it. It's on Amazon Prime.
It's on Amazon.
Sony does not have a streaming service, and they have major stakes at Amazon. It's incredible.
Let me tell you, incredible.
Have you seen the full thing?
I think I'm through 5.5 episodes or 6.5 episodes.
Good. I love Spider Noir. It is breathtaking. It's so funny.
Now, are you watching it in black and white or color?
Of course I'm watching it in black and white.
Okay, me too. And I just wanted to be sure.
Of course I am.
I knew spiritually that was going to be the right answer and that you were. But yes, Spider Noir, I was really kind of on the fence, like, how good can this be? This is going to be so weird. It's just going to be so strange. It is so good.
It's also so like assured of itself and like unapologetic about what it is. Like the sets being made to look like not just the 1940s, but a 1940s style of filmmaking.
Yes.
Like this feels like a living anachronism. Like it's beautiful and it's so fun. The
one thing that really throws me off about that is it feels so true to the time period in so many ways, right? The look and feel of it, the characters, the music, the cuts, the special effects, it all looks and feels so authentic to the time period, but they are dropping language all over the place in a totally unnecessary way that would not have been in any movie of the time period.
Oh, it's so funny. I've been watching it with my friend Sarah, who is like one of the biggest Nicolas Cage fans on the planet. And when they drop a certain word and we all like kind of looked at each other, we were like, what?
It feels very out of place.
I thought this was PG. We can't say it on this
Did they drop an F-bomb or something?
With an M preceding it.
Yes.
It was crazy, but
Yeah.
I love this show so much.
And it's not isolated. There's a lot of language in this show, which for me is totally unnecessary. It doesn't do anything for the story, and it feels very out of place. So that's the one thing I'm looking at and going, they could have not done that, and it wouldn't have affected the story at all. And it would have made it accessible to a larger audience.
Yeah. On the accessibility note, the color and black and white version, they made the color version when they pitched it, so it wasn't like a decision that they made like well into after it was made. This is made as a digital reproduction of how Technicolor used to be, in that they filmed it for black and white. They filmed it in black and white, like the raws are in black and white, and it's lit for black and white, but there was a color sensor attached to the camera that was still capturing color information so that they could digitally paint in color, not like taking the color image and then diffusing it and removing the color, but adding it back in based off of the lighting information of the scene. So, which is how they did it for Technicolor, but with physical paint. So the way that the color version looks is accessibility, because Nick Cage like wanted it to be available to like younger audiences or people who are going to be scared of black and white, because people just are.
Yep.
But also the way they're doing it is really interesting, where I'm almost like tempted to rewatch it in color. I think it needs to be in black and white for the tone and for the styling of the show, but
I don't know if your device does this, but mine does, where I can flip back and forth.
Mine does, yes.
And that's awesome, because I've done that a few times.
For a rewatch, like I
will say it's off-putting though in color. I don't like it. I'm like, this is supposed to be black and white. The color is weird. I don't want to.
I feel like I'm almost looking at the behind-the-scenes footage when it's in color, but
yes,
the dynamics of how the color looks and operates and the grain that it has, like I'm impressed with it on a technical level, so I'm willing to like watch it out. But it's so funny. Nicolas Cage is so funny. It's so good. Oh my god, one of my favorite scenes in it is he's at a phone booth in the middle of the Manhattan street. Everyone's walking around him. There's this woman walking up, and he's guarding the phone booth eating a sandwich, and she tries to get in, and he's waiting on a phone call, and he's like, "Oh no, ma'am, sorry. This one's broken. The one down the street by the delicatessen is also broken. You have to go elsewhere. It's a madhouse. It's hysteria. None of the payphones work." And she's like, "Oh golly gee, I was hoping to hear back about my job interview. What a real mess this is. I'll have to go down 3 blocks away. I will. Oh ho hum." And then as she's talking, the phone rings, and it's Spider Noir's assistant, because he was waiting on a phone call, and he's like, "What information do you have? The place I need to go? Okay, great. Thanks, Janet." And he hangs up and he takes another bite of his sandwich, and the woman's just like, What? And he just goes, "I lied." And he walks out of frame.
Yeah. That was a great scene.
It's so good.
Yeah, Godzilla -1 was better in black and white. I absolutely agree.
It was. I love black and white cinema. It's so fun. Whenever there's a version that like is willing to do that, like that's the way to go, because it's intentional and specific. Werewolf by Night, available in color for the people that refuse to watch it in black and white. Made in black and white for a reason.
Yeah, and it was so good in black and white.
Let me tell you, Alan, if you have not yet watched any Spider Noir, you need to get on that, because you will love it. Everything fun. You're describing about what you want to see, that's what this show is.
Yeah, right now it's a timing thing with me, because of what happened yesterday and everything else.
Sure.
Yeah,
but it's something you're going to want to watch. I think the visuals of the characters, like when they start name dropping, and you're like, I know that name, but then you see the design of the characters is really well done, because it's in that time period. And again, kind of the special effects of the period, right? Just really well done.
It's like an anachronism. Like, it doesn't feel like this should be real, and I feel like I dreamt this, but like not like it has a dream logic to it. I'm like, I could not have imagined that being any truer to its sense of self than it is. Like, this is exactly
Oh,
what
yeah.
you would hope it would be.
Sony didn't screw it up, I think is really what you were just trying to say.
Yes. They didn't screw it up at all. This is like an actual crown jewel, I think. It's so fun.
It's what you get when you can be true to the source material and just take it seriously.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it has to be a serious thing, but take it seriously, treat it with respect, and this is the product you get.
Absolutely. And I like buy the character dynamics too. It's not like, oh, it's so fun visually or like so unique or so like kooky. Like, I actually buy the melodrama that suspends it for 8 episodes.
Yes.
Like, I'm intrigued.
And you get things that are so they're tropes of the time period, right? Like, you had the little kid, the little hoodlum on the street who turns out to be like his buddy, who helps him get stuff done. And that kid is hysterical.
He's so
You're
funny.
like, what happened to the weird little New York kid on the street trope? Because that disappeared decades ago. But here it is, and it feels so fresh, and it's such a throwback to any movie you ever saw. You're like, I remember that kid. You know, every kid from all of those movies back in the day.
We love Frankie the Pickpocket, a character who appears in every 1940s New York movie.
Yeah, he's great. And the kid who plays him does a bang-up job.
So good.
His secretary is brilliant. I love her.
What's the runtime on the episodes?
Like 30, 40.
Between 35 and 40 minutes, mostly.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's not.
It's so fun. It's so fun.
But all of the acting is top notch. Even sometimes they're kind of aping the style of the 40s, the movies that were made in the 40s, and they're doing it so well that if you've ever seen old movies from the time period, you're just like, yeah, that's exactly how they did it back in the day. That's what they do. It's really cool to see. I dig it. I absolutely dig it. It's a great story. It's an amusing story. It's a harrowing story. It's nostalgic in a bunch of weird ways I didn't expect. And it's really well done. And I kind of have a crush on Kat Hardy. I'm not going to lie.
She's incredible. Also, it's Grace from Sinners. 2 for 2. Love that woman. She's crushing it.
Yeah, it's just really, really good. So anybody who hasn't seen it, if you've got Amazon Prime, go load up Spider Noir. You won't regret it. It is fantastic.
But
available
who played Grace in Sinners?
The woman that plays Black Cat for Spider Noir. But
you mean Kat Hardy?
Yes. If that name didn't jump out at you enough.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
No, it absolutely did. I was just don't spoil it.
Her name is Lee Jun Lee.
Oh yeah.
So have y'all talked comics at all?
We talked about Nightwing for just a moment. I got a bunch in here I can run through right quick.
Let's talk about some comics real quick.
Oh, Josh, where are you at with Doomsday while he's pulling him up? How are we feeling?
Cautiously optimistic.
There we go.
Hopeful, but not confident.
That's real.
All right, so let's do this then. Aaron and I really talked about this a minute ago. We are the 3rd issue into this particular story arc. I could talk about this comic, but it's going to be extremely confusing. Starfire does make a guest appearance in here because Dick really and truly did need Babs in on this one because there's a lot going on. So he needed some backup, and they brought in Starfire. But this is still following that horror-themed vibe, which has been really good.
Yeah, if you told me that was Something Is Killing the Children cover, I'd believe you.
Yeah, I mean, this has been like a really good storyline. Another one, and I'm kind of curious as to how well these actually sell, Josh, or if I'm the only person that's reading Elric at the shop.
No, we have a handful of folks reading it.
I mean, it's if you like Michael Moorcock's Eternal Champion, is it Eternal Champion, Eternal Hero?
Champion, I think.
Yeah, that series that he did way back when, Elric of Melonbone is from that series of novels.
Elric of where?
Was it Melonbone?
Melnibone.
Shut up.
Melonbone. Melonbone sounds like a bad band name.
Melonbone.
You are
Melonbone. That would not be a
Melonbone.
bad band name at all. The comic's good. Bye. Superboy Prime is absolutely killing it as Superman. I hope that Clark Kent stays away for a pretty good while.
He's not.
I know,
Issue
but
1100.
the thing about this is since Superboy Prime does know that he's in this comic book universe, he's talking about this is his redemption arc, which has been so good. He ends up, even though it kind of starts off as them hanging out because of something that happens, she actually attacks him. Witchfire. You kind of see it morphing into a date, and then after the end of this little adventure, somebody says, "Hey, enjoy the rest of your date," and they're like, "It's not a date," but yeah, it was a date. And then something else happens that, I mean, it's been fun. One that I really enjoyed this character. I like this character a lot. This is not this character's fault. This book is just not that good, guys.
No, don't say that.
It's really, I struggled to make it through the first issue, and I think the premise is good. She's the Prime Magnus now, but I couldn't even finish reading this issue. It's just not a good story.
Oh, I love Zatanna.
But hey, we will go straight to a really good story, Hyde Street. Have you read this one yet, Josh? I will let him finish his thing.
No, not yet.
The Butcher of Hyde Street is loose. Oh, and since you have not read it yet, I'm not going to spoil it. But he's going to do something in this issue that when you flip the page and you see it, you're just going to be like, yeah, finally.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to enjoy it. But the Butcher of Hyde Street.
Somebody finally give Pranky a whooping, huh?
He's living up to the hype. He really is. You and I had talked about this a while back, Josh, about how it seems like ever since KO, Justice League Unlimited has been kind of falling off some. It's starting to pick back up. It started getting a lot better in this issue. But it's also because Lex Luthor and Batman are kind of playing chess over how the interviews should go with the press and things like that. And Batman even says that he cannot be involved with Lex Luthor because if he is, he's going to end up killing him. He's pretty much flat out about that.
Good. I love that dynamic. It's like those two as a pairing. Like I would read that book just for that.
It's Batman's in the Watchtower, Lex Luthor's on the ground. They're going back and forth over the whole amnesty thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just, even with them being that far away, their dialogue back and forth, you can tell the tension is there.
I'm just getting a text message from that man and I'm mad at him.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, just mention his name and I automatically want to kill him type environment.
Fair enough.
Wonder Woman is awesome. I think we're finally coming up to the end of this story arc or getting close to it, because at the end of this issue, she is going to be facing off with what's her name? The matriarch.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask if that's who you meant, but yeah.
Yeah, that they're going to end up facing off.
I love that cover.
Oh yeah, that is a great cover. My only thing is, though, I want to see how Tom King is going to tie it back in. because Wonder Woman does go to see the Fates in this, and she tells them that they wove a future that is a false future. So it's kind of weird. And if everything was to come to fruition that's happened in this book, Superman, Batman, and everybody's dead in 20 years.
Yep.
So they got it. I want to see how he's going to do that. Absolute Flash, great. We got a sneak peek of Absolute Adam in this one.
Wait, what does he look like? Can I see him?
Yeah, you can see him. It's more of a hologram of him.
He's big.
And he is supposedly dead, but I don't think he's going to end up being dead. I think he's going to be kind of lost. I know it doesn't show up, but it's more of a hologram of him than anything else.
And it's Ray, not Ryan.
Yes, it is Ray.
Okay. All love to Ryan Joy, of course. I love Ray Palmer. That's my guy.
Another one that Josh and I have both been having fun with, and it is what it is. Final Boss.
Oh yeah.
It's just been more stupid fun.
It's a 90s video game. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and this one actually ends with it ends with the fight, and the next issue is going to be called the bonus round. So, but hey, Aaron, this is the type of art that's in Final Boss.
Crazy.
So good.
Crazy.
I'm trying so hard to get Tyler Kirkham to come on the show.
I would love it if Tyler Kirkham come on the show to talk about it.
Me too. He'd be a hoot.
I don't know. I know we had talked about it. Did you ever read Corpse Night 1?
No, but it's top of my pile. I just got it the other day.
Okay, well, I just finished Corpse Night 2.
Yep.
And it picks up right where 1 leaves off. It still carries the same tone. This is, Aaron, I think you would really like this book.
The cover is really
think this book would make an outstanding movie, even at the second issue, because the whole premise is that a father is telling his daughter a story about how this woman who they believe was chosen by God went into a village, and these other women there had been praying at the deceased body of a child. And that woman went over to that body and she prayed over it, and the child came back to life. That woman ended up being Joan of Arc. So that's the story that he's telling his daughter. Well, they end up they get attacked.
What? The priestess woman was Joan of Arc, or the resurrected child?
The priestess woman was Joan of Arc.
That's crazy.
They believe that Joan of Arc was truly chosen by God to fight this battle. Well, after he tells her the story, they're attacked by highwaymen. He gets killed. The little girl goes on about her business and continues living her life like he's still alive, until eventually one night the highwaymen show up at their house, and they're going to do unsavory things to her. But when they show up, it's raining, and she's sitting in the rain at where she buried her father at the little cross, and she's praying. And that's all she's doing is praying. The second she's in danger, Daddy comes up out of the ground.
Yep.
And he ends up wiping them out, saves her. Well, now she is on this mission of, she's taking her father to find Joan of Arc to see if they can cure what's wrong with him, to see if they can bring him back alive. And it's literally about this adventure of this little girl with her zombified dad who's dressed up as a knight. And he's protecting her while she's trying to get him protection. So, I mean, it's a really good story.
Is Joan alive? Do they know that?
He's a zombie. He's a flat out. In fact, he is attacked at one point because of what he is. They get kind of separated, and he gets attacked because of it. And he does not.
I'm sorry. Do they know if Joan of Arc is alive or not, or is that
yes,
part of
because it takes place during that time frame. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Copy.
I'm sorry. It takes place during that time frame.
Copy.
So yeah, you get like little shots like that all throughout it.
Aww.
I mean, it's just a really good book. Another really good book that had some decent art. I'm not going to say it's the best art of all time or anything, but it was decent at best. That'd be Mark Spear's Monsters, issue 10.
Oh, what a cover.
Oh, yeah, that is a great cover.
What an awesome cover. Come on, Mark.
I'm kind of talking it up some about that art because there is, and I'm trying to get to that one particular page that it was like the second I flipped
I
that
know which page you're going to. Yeah.
I fell in love with it. I don't know what it is about that page, and it doesn't do it justice on screen, but it's like a cross between like Dungeons and Dragon's Lair and Castlevania.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit of it all rolled into one with that castle in the marsh
Is that
and
Dracula's
Dragonland. I just fell in love with that page. I thought that was so good.
Absolutely.
But I mean, there's something that happens in this issue that I kind of went, well, wait a minute, Mark, what are you talking about? What are we doing here? And I can't wait to see where that actually goes. Have you read it yet, Josh?
Yeah.
The female, whatever she was.
Yes.
Yeah, that kind of threw me a little bit. And
yeah, I feel like we need to have this Mark Spears guy come on the show and explain himself.
I know a fella that's got his number. We'll see if we can track him down.
It's been a minute, so he should feel guilty, and he should come on.
Cool.
Yeah, and now this next one, the writers of this one should feel guilty because there's not another issue, even though I know there's going to be another arc. It's just not going to be anytime soon. But Exquisite Corpses, issue 13.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't a happy ending. It wasn't a sad ending. It was just an ending. It just ended.
The tournament?
Yeah, I mean, in the tournament, who wins it? Here's your payoff. If you ever talk to anybody, we're going to hunt you down and wipe you out. Bye. It just ended. It was kind of weird like that. But the sad thing about it is that ending worked for this book.
Is that the final issue of the series, or was that just the end of the tournament?
Yes, I believe the next one there's going to be a time jump, but I don't know when the second tournament, so to speak, actually starts. I know they're getting ready to do some spinoffs of it. It was
like
really good, but it was just a strange little ending. This was not what I thought it was going to be, but I thought it was really good, and I'm looking forward to see which direction they go and who is actually Green Arrow.
I'm really curious about that.
Yep, because I was like you. I was thinking maybe first it's Diana, but
because you never see anything of the physique really, right? You see, and it's wearing the mask and all that stuff. It could have been her under there, and then the first issue definitively shows that it's not. Which is a shame because as I thought about it, the more I thought about it, the cooler I thought that would be. A really angry Dinah Lance, rather, taking up the mantle of Ollie. I made sure you got that cover, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's I mean it's really good. That Tyler Kirkham kid, I think he might have a future. But I like the whole. Dude is offering to give him anything he wants. He can pay him off. Just tell me what you want and I'll get it for you. And he's like, I just want you to be my example. And he yaps him. I mean, it was great.
You have failed this city.
Okay, we'll jump to this. The Darkness has been really good. If you're into these types of stories, it's been extremely brutal and it's getting close to coming to an end. He pretty much wants to wipe out everybody. He's at the point now, he's done with the secret society. He's done with the Angelus. He wants it all to be over with, which is kind of where you're headed at in these types of stories. And then my last one, and I know I made these really quick so we could talk. I don't know how I feel about this character because I think he's such an oddball character. And I can't believe they actually brought him into it. But G.I. Joe issue 22. I mean,
they have clearly retconned him some away from his seventh son of a seventh son, gypsy Romani background into more of a psyops kind of a thing, where he's like using all kinds of chemicals and hallucinogens and things to make people see things, and then he can mess with their minds with hypnosis and things. He's still a goofy character, but he's a lot more believable in the classified version of him than he ever was in the old school G.I. Joe.
Yeah, because the way they do this version of him, like when he's kind of doing his thing, what he does to Risk, you're almost like, okay, this could be like the whole legendary conspiracy theory MK Ultra on some level. You know, what he's actually doing, you could see him going down that path, and that's how he got to where he is.
Yeah.
I like that little bit of a backstory we got with Risk.
Yeah, that was nice to finally get a little bit of that.
Yeah, so that was cool. There's a lot more to that character than what I thought, so I can't wait to see where they go with it.
Yes, I did. And the fat cat in the spacesuit postcard that was in it, that was amazing. Thank you. Really appreciate that. I've actually got something in my car that I need to put in the mail to send back to you. So no, yes, I did get that. That was great. And you were dead on. Those comics, those G.I. Joe comics, right from my era, right, very close to my heart. So yeah, thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. She had somebody in her apartment complex in Texas, was like getting rid of some comics and was like, "Do you know anybody that would want these?" And she's like, sees G.I. Joe and G.I. Combat and Haunted Tank, and then she's like, "Yes, I do." And then she sent them. She mailed them to me. It was great.
It's so sweet.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, Brandy is a gift from God. She's awesome. She grew up down the street from me, and we like a 1980s movie where the kids on the street have their own little gang and all this kind of stuff. That was us. That was us. It was pretty cool.
It's so sweet.
The rival gang was my brother and his friends. Really unfortunate. But yeah, no, that was pretty awesome. You have the right people in the right roles, life goes a lot better. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, no, that was great. So thank you for sending those, Brandy. And like I said, I have something in my car I need to send back to you, actually. But it's been a crazy week, and both of our dogs are currently wearing the cone of shame. So that's awesome.
Cone of shames. Cones of shame.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
It's fantastic. It's just great.
All right, Aaron. So I have to ask. I got to put you on the spot.
Oh.
Are we getting a good cameo for the next one?
I can't tell you anything. You know this.
But I have to ask every once in a while because you might just slip.
No.
You could have been like, "Oh yeah, we're getting such and such."
No. Steel Trap. I already feel like I said too much at the top of the show.
It does not stop me. I don't think you said too much at the top of the show. You didn't say anything. You didn't say anything that wasn't already out there.
Yeah, I know, and I felt like too much. Steel Trap, rest of the show.
Well, let's steer back onto safer ground here, Aaron.
Yes.
Because I have an announcement.
You have an announcement?
Yes.
Oh.
I need some announcement music.
Do I know this announcement?
I don't know.
Wait a
It's
minute. Is it an announcement or is it breaking news?
yes.
Okay, time out. Proceed.
This just in. This just in. Haven Comics voted the #1 craft and hobby store in the state of Alabama for the second consecutive year.
Oh,
I did
sweet. I was
know.
going to ask you if they ever announced that.
I did
Today.
know this.
They announced it today.
Nice.
Breaking news.
Yes. Breaking news.
awesome.
Haven, the #1 craft and hobby store in the state of Alabama for the second year in a row.
That's awesome.
It's just as false today as it was the first time, but it's just as awesome today as it was the first time. And a huge shout out to Raging Gazebo, just on the other side of us in Madison, who also made the list. So, like, 2 stores from Madison, like, boom, boom, hit it up. Madison showing out. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Well, I think that deserves
Certified badass.
Yay.
Legitimately certified now. That's right.
Concurred.
But yeah, that was pretty great.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, 2 years in a row. And yeah, today they came out with the list today. So it was pretty great.
Reigning champion. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
how awesome is that?
That's so awesome.
now I got to start working on the 3-peat.
Like I said, it's ridiculous, but it's pretty awesome. So I'll take it. I'm very pleased. I'm glad they got us out of the bookstore category where we were up against Barnes and Noble, and they kept winning. I'm like, chain stores should not be allowed to participate. Participate. In my opinion,
Yeah, here's my thing on like a Barnes and Noble. They're so expensive. I want Books A Million back.
Just go to Second and Charles. That's Books A Million.
I know,
And we do have a Books A Million. They just moved down the road to a much smaller spot.
Yeah.
They're right across from Parkway City now.
But, you know, that's kind of a pain in the rear end from where I live.
I don't have such a flag, but you know, I'm not against it. I think it's pretty great. That would be hilarious. I bet I'd get pulled over.
And yeah, my thing about Second and Charles is with a lot of their books, it's basically the stuff that they couldn't sell at their other bookstores, at their Books A Millions and all that.
Fair, yeah.
Why are you still trying to sell it at the same price? If you couldn't sell it at that price at your main store, why is it still the same price at your secondary store?
Brandy's always trying to help me out.
It needs to be one of the. We're talking about one of the small ones that'll like clip on the window.
I think she's thinking more of like Iwo Jima takes 5 people to help stand it back up kind of.
Well, if you get one for like both windows, you can hit South Parkway and then coming back on North Parkway.
It doesn't need to flap, it needs to billow. Yeah, this is a declaration.
That's hilarious. You guys rule.
You rule.
Fun times. But yes, it's a big announcement. That was a big breaking news story today. Pretty awesome. We're pretty proud. We've got the best community on the planet, which is amazing. I just love that. Booklegger is still around, but it has changed ownership a couple of times.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are still around.
Booklegger is almost like a rite of passage at some point. Everybody.
Oh, it absolutely is. Yeah. Yeah. And we have a new used bookstore just down the street from us on Slaughter called All In Books. And I can't help but think of DC every time because their current run of books is the All In stuff, transitioning over to next level. But
Where's on Slaughter?
Right in front of the storage center there, the storage units.
Yeah, same side.
Yeah, in that same shopping center right there in front, literally right in front of it. Yeah.
Have you been in there yet?
Yeah.
It's pretty
Went
nice.
over there for their grand opening when they first opened up. Swung by to say hey and welcome to the neighborhood.
Oh, I have no clue. Have to check them out.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really small and just getting their feet under them, but it's pretty great.
I love a good used bookstore.
Yeah, it's hard to beat. They're wonderful. It's like walking through and it's like when you walk, like you buy a box of comics all from the 60s and 70s, and there's just that waft of old comic book paper. A good used bookstore just kind of has that same like.
There is no, I mean, I love my Kindle Unlimited. I abuse that $12 a month like it did something wrong to my mama. I'll be honest with you, my entire family does. But nothing will ever beat the smell of a new book.
Oh yeah,
or a book. Period.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. All right, well. We have running a little bit long here, so thank you guys for picking it up and running without me. I anxiously await going back and seeing what the heck you did.
I glanced, and Aaron's just doing this number.
I've lived a lot of lives tonight.
Well, I'm going to go check that out pretty quick. See what in the world he did. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, whether it's tonight or you're watching this later. Thank you guys for that. Thank you for voting for us. It's a fan-nominated thing. The Best of Alabama. It's a fan-nominated, community-nominated award, and then voted on by the community. So we wouldn't have it if it weren't for folks nominating us and for folks doing that. So thank you guys for that. Why are you laughing now?
I'm sorry, Brandy's comment.
Because of this comment right here. I mean, look, she's not wrong.
So it's 3. This is my bathroom door, which is open, covering a maintenance door, which has my water heater, which is locked, and I don't have the key. They didn't give it to me. And then this is the front door. So there's no faux door. It's a little off center, so it does just look like I have
just counting the doors.
Aaron, you need to write a Twilight Zone style story and call it House of 1,000 Doors.
House of 1,000 Doors. It's my little rock of eternity. There are no.
All the walls are doors. That's all it is.
All the walls are doors. Oh, that's like poetic.
Think of the opportunities.
That could be something. That sounds like a self-help memo. All the
walls are doors.
All the walls are doors.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Brandy, that was so funny. Thank you for that.
Brandy is awesome people. I'm just telling you.
That was so good.
It got me because it came out of nowhere.
I'm floored.
Just counting all the doors. Fair enough. What you do is you put up a poster of the band back there too while you're at it.
Oh, I love the Doors. I love that band.
Yeah, just put some Jim Morrison up there. You're fine.
There's usually a Guardians of the Galaxy poster here, but I moved it because my office needed some decor. And so now it just is really all the Doors. Yeah.
Well, you got them for sure.
This is the end.
I was like, did I say something wrong? Or no, they're not laughing at me. They're laughing because Brandy got them, which is awesome.
That's
good. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank y'all so much. Thanks for voting for us. Thanks for coming by, Haven. Thanks for being so awesome. We have the best community on the planet, and if anybody thinks different, I'll fight them.
Mm-hmm. And so will Spider Noir. We'll sick them.
That's right. Spider Noir. Watch it. It's great. Talk to you guys later. Love y'all.